Welcome, my friends. Big Snow, still here, man. I ain't even gonna say I'm back, huh? I'm still here. Just don't have a lot of time like I used to. But look, on today's episode of What is Big Snow doing now? Check this out. So let's go ahead and get the specifics out the way. What's this thing, man? Is it a Coleman? I think it's a Coleman 18 by 48. You know, Best Way, Coleman, they all about the same thing, man. So let me show y'all what my issue is. Yeah, it's a Coleman. This is the one that comes from Walmart. It was on sale for like, how much was this thing, man? $448, something like that. There's the pump that comes with it. The wind blew my tarp up. So there's the pump that comes with it right there. Let's see, I added these lights. That's the drain hose right there. We're gonna need that because that's what the video's about. So yeah, you know, I cheated a little bit when I put this pool up. Oh, check out my new solar powered outdoor light too. Oh yeah, 9,000 watt solar powered. I'll come back out here and show y'all this at night. Now, I can't remember how much that light cost because it was a sponsored post on TikTok. But I went to Lowe's and I got this, I think that's a 12 footer. Was it 2 by 6 by 12? That's a 12 footer. Probably got about 2 feet of it in the ground. Maybe 3. You should put 4 feet, but it's probably about 3 feet in the ground with some 2 bags, 50-pound concrete. You gotta see it at night. I got another one right there on the corner of the house. And anyway, back to the pool, man. I went and bought this pool. I didn't level the ground. I looked up pavers. These are rubber pavers. I looked it up. It seemed like it was a good idea, but as you can see, some of the legs, not these right here, they're not sinking through the pavers. So I should have went with concrete, but I didn't because I thought the rubber was going to be a good idea. I even asked ChatGPT, and it was like, yeah, rubber paver is a great idea. Anyway, the pool's leaning. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to let the water out the pool. I'm still not going to level the ground out like you should because the pool is only probably going to be up like another month or two. But I could tell from the way the water is, like this is the low spot right here. So I'm gonna drain the water. It's probably gonna be hard to drain because the plug is on that side. The water's on this side, but we're gonna drain it. Woo, and we're gonna slide the pool over just a little bit. I know exactly where I wanna put it at, but we're gonna do that a little later. We ain't gonna worry about it right now. But if y'all do have this Coleman Power Steel pool, everybody keeps saying, oh, the pump ain't no good, pump's no good. This is the pump that comes with it. Get a sand pump. A sand pump probably would be better because you see my water flow, sand filter probably shoot it way over there. But as you can see, my water looks good, man. Water looks good. Fountain's good, water looks good. Let me go get my pool robot. All right, went and got my pool robot. I had it on the charger. Now look, don't sleep on my setup, y'all. Don't sleep on it. I got my solar powered umbrella right there. It has lights on it right here. I got my Blackstone right there. And if you see that rectangle type grass up under it where it looks like the grass is dead, because right there on my weight bench, I got my fake grass rug that I normally set up right there with the pop-up tent. This is my little grill table. This is where I put my Ninja at. When I use my Ninja, I sit it on that table, but when I'm not using the Ninja, I just use the table. But anyway, here's the robot, the Pool Ease robot. I also use this table for my pool ease when I, open it up, check the filter. I cleaned it yesterday. But look, this thing is dope, man. You just cut the power on right there, hold it till you get the green light. Then you just drop it in the pool and it automatically gets to vacuuming the floor. Hold the button, beep, drop it in, that's it. Look at that little guy, Pool Ease. Now look, it's gonna run about 90 minutes, hour and a half, 2 hours. You about to see it start moving. So look, it runs by itself, it vacuums. Yesterday I cut the grass, so I had all kind of grass clippings in here. So when I took it out yesterday, yeah, I had a lot of stuff down below. Look at that leaf right there. It ain't got it yet, but you know, you see it in action. Poolies. I got a lot of bugs floating in here. We have to get those out with the net. Got my hose ready. Now I got this adapter on the back of my truck that I need to hook up to this hose so we can then connect that to that drain plug on the side of the pool. There's my old hose right there, but I broke the end of it off. Snow dirt, baby. Where is it at? I think I put it in this box right here. Random pool stuff. There it is right there. Some patches if I need them for some reason. Yeah, that's what we need right there. There we go. This little guy goes on one end. Or is it the other end? Where's the other end at? There we go. So this little guy goes up. Here it is. There's my daughter right there. I'm sitting over here monitoring her. But check this out, a little hot outside, so I decided to park the soccer dad right here in the front. Back, that is. Now, if you don't know exactly what I mean by soccer dad, you look at my mirror right here. I'm in a GMC Acadia. I couldn't afford a Yukon, so I got an Acadia. But there's my Chevy. But this is my Acadia, and this is my soccer dad. You see my daughter has a car seat right there, and she has a blanket in the back. Cause sometimes she rides in the back and lays down in the mornings when I take her to daycare. So that's why we call this the soccer dad. And I call that the Chevy. My daughter is 3 years old, by the way. Just so y'all know, she's 3 years old. I don't know how tall she is. Maybe she's 3 feet. This pool is like 4 feet. But yeah, she can't swim at 3 years old. With and without a life jacket. Majority of the time she has on a life jacket, but right now, you know, she doesn't. Come on, babe, jump. Boom.
I know how to do it like this.
Okay, let me see. What? Be careful. Oh, you did a spin. Well, tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. We let the water out. Gonna hook my hose up, run it down to that ditch right there. We're gonna let it out. All right, it's the next week. Finally got time to come back out here and get it. But hey, look, we already got as much water out right there as we could. So we're pumping out the last little bit. Got it going down to the ditch. Let me close my truck up real quick. I was using my battery on my truck to power my jack, because I ended up lifting one side of that up. Nice little water flow. So this is the jack I was using right here. I had it hooked up to the battery, but I actually just hooked it up to the battery to put it down because I took the power box in the house. I was using, matter of fact, there's the power box right there. I left it outside last night. So we got DC power right there, DC power, AC adapters. We got 2 on the back. This is actually my EcoFlow. That's what I take with me when I, you know, when I go out on a weekend somewhere, something like that. Got my tent, my Blackstone. That tent is usually on the back of this truck, but I had it up here. But if you see my fan right there, my fan, my extension cord, I never take that stuff off the truck because I never know when I might gotta pop up a setup at a random place. So I normally had a tent, a few chairs in the back of the truck at all times, and my EcoFlow. I also take this to the beach because when you air down, don't be a clown. You know what they say. When you air down at the beach, we normally go down to about 20 PSI, sometimes 15. And when you come off the beach, you know, it's hard to find a gas station to get air. So this right here is normally always in my truck as well. And I also got another one of these, a CC. I think this one is a Viva, but I also have a CC. No, the Viva is the orange one. This is the CC. Water's coming on out. Let's see how many gallons a minute we getting out this thing, man. Because I actually just bought this at Lowe's this morning. 25 gallons per minute. This was $109. I could have got one off Amazon for $60, but I would have had to wait until Monday to get it. So, you know. So look, if y'all are still watching this video right now, let me go over here and get up out this sun, because it's hot out here. I came out here at 6:30 this morning trying to beat the sun. But look, if y'all just started watching this channel, I'm Big Snow. That's my name, Big Snow. I used to be a truck driver. Why did they call me Big Snow? I had a white truck. I was a big guy, drove a white truck. My buddy Jason actually gave me that name. One day he just said it. He was like, Big Snow. And it just stuck with me. I was like, you know what? I think I might take that name for myself. And ever since then, I've been Big Snow. Shout out my dog Jason, who's actually, we call him Smooth, and we actually call him Red Zone, because the light-skinned guy, black light-skinned guy, we call him Red Zone. But anyway, I think I might take me a coffee break while this pool is finished emptying and out. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Whew, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. As you can see, it's dry right here, but all of that water's pooling on that side. So I'm just trying to sweep it all to that side, you know, get as much algae as I can before I hit it with some Clorox. Take a look at my pool chemicals. We got the Clorox Shock 6-in-1. We got the extra blue chlorinating tablets. That's for my duck right there. We got the algae side and clarifier. Then we got the superior. Now look, I'm confused. Maybe these two do the same thing. I don't know. I just bought it. But look, let me know in the comments, what do y'all use to clean y'all pools? We got it back together. I tried to get the wrinkles out, but I couldn't get all of them, but it looks a lot better than it did. I still feel like it's going to be a little uneven, but you know, we're just going to have to deal with it. It's only going to be up about another month or two anyway. Now, you know, sometime in the future, when I get a bigger house, I do want a more permanent setup, but in the meantime, this will work. Crystal clear, baby. We back. Look what we got, my people. Look what we got. I thought that was a chupacabra brace, just a shadow from my daughter's unicorn. Look what we got. How y'all like the setup? Got the fountain. Got the underwater lights. Dope, baby, dope. Sunday morning, starting off with the briskets. Let's walk to the backyard and check out the pool. The filter's not running right now. I put it on a timer last night. But here we are right here. See what we're working with. Yeah, we got a few floaters, a few bugs floating. That's about it. Other than that, though, you know, we looking good. Come on, robots. Robot vac. Let's check on my brisket real quick. It's cooking pretty good. Let's get close on it. I didn't put any seasonings on the sides. I just put it on the top and bottom. You know what? We'll put a little more seasonings when I go to wrap it in the foil. And yes, I'm using foil, not butcher paper, because the last time I used butcher paper, my grill caught on fire. It wasn't this pit boss. I used to have another pit boss, a Lockhart. But yeah, man, thing caught on fire, man. And my Lockhart had Wi-Fi controls. This one had Wi-Fi controls, so I had got a notification about my grill being too hot. So I came outside and looked at it. And look, let me show y'all something about this pit boss right here. I like this one better than the old Lockhart. This is the Savannah. Now this thing might look heavy, but it's not heavy. It's extremely lightweight. And the good thing about that, as y'all see, I'm grilling on the front porch. Now the reason for that, you see the sun right there. But in the afternoons, the sun goes on the back side of the house. So then the front yard will be shaded. Now the reason I say this thing is lightweight, because I can push it through the house and take it out the back door. Big Snow is a grillologist, man. I could teach y'all a lot, man. There's my old faithful, my old Weber, which I only use in extreme emergencies. There's my grill kit that I got sitting up there. So right here, we got a little small pit boss right there, a little small one that we don't use anymore. I'm actually going to give this one away. But the pit boss that's on the porch, there's the grill mat right there. It usually sits right here in this area. Right here is where that grill normally sits. So if I'm grilling on my back porch, it's right here. But right now in the summertime, guess what? I don't have a roof right here. So it gets extremely hot right here in the summer. Look, I'm about to get ready to wrap this video up. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Check this out. Outdoor heater right here. A chimney, that's what it's called, a chimney. That goes on top. We got the racks, all that good stuff. I got a sliding door goes right here. I got it took apart right now, but we're gonna be activating this guy real soon, man. In the meantime, y'all stay tuned. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. Drop a snowman in the comments so I know y'all watched the video. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Stay tuned until the next one.